Hey, Instagram Live, it's Karen. How are you? It's a beautiful day here in Palm Springs. It's going to be about 88 degrees, so I thought I'd come outside and I would do a reading for you. I'm really liking this new book, Courage to Change. It's an Al-Anon book, and I've got a lot of Al-Anon followers on here, so I'm going to continue talking about Al-Anon. I talk about a lot of AA recovery stuff on Facebook Live. I do a big book reading. I would love to know something. If you could tell me, maybe I'll wait till more people get on here, but I would like to know if there are more alcoholics following me, alcoholics and addicts, or codependents, the families and friends of alcoholics. I'm not sure anymore. So let me know if you are an addict alcoholic following me or a codependent following me. In the meantime, I'm going to read this to you. This is May 20th, and it says, like alcoholism, obsessive thinking can be too much to handle. My best hope in battling it is not to begin, because once started, it gains steam and becomes harder to interrupt. Before obsessive thinking takes hold, there is usually a point at which I have to make a choice. I can opt to mentally toy with the subject that has held my mind hostage in the past and is therefore dangerous, or I can recognize the danger and try to drop any thought of the topic from my mind. Let's see. Or I can recognize the danger and try to drop any thought of the topic from my mind, praying for my higher power's help. I can reach out to Al-Anon member for support before tackling a topic to which I'm vulnerable, so that my thoughts won't have a chance to get locked inside my head. I will exercise the power of choice by refusing the invitation of obsessive thoughts. If I don't pick them up, I won't have to let them go. Today's reminder, I'm learning to pay attention to my thinking. If there is something I cannot contemplate without becoming obsessed, I will respect that fact and act accordingly. I will gather the strength and support of my Al-Anon program. Someone's calling, trying to FaceTime me. I don't usually FaceTime unless you set it up with me. Isn't that funny? So I like this reading about obsessive thinking. So that what they're talking about the codependent, like they have obsessive thinking, just like alcoholics and addicts have obsessive thinking. Obsessive thinking, like a obsessive compulsive or disorder, you know what I mean? It's a real thing that happens. Once you start, your mind gets locked into something. It's just impossible to shake it. Just impossible once you get locked into it. I don't know, maybe you're not like me, but even if I go to bed, here's an example. I go to bed and I get all comfortable and I'm in bed, right? And everything's perfect. And then I think, oh, do I have to go to the bathroom? Did I go to the bathroom? And then all of a sudden, I'll think about it. And there's nothing I can do but get up and go. Get uncomfortable, right? Uncover myself. I got the perfect spot. And now I got to go to the bathroom just because my mind won't let me let it go. And sometimes I go in there and I don't even have to go to the bathroom. That's what they're talking about. And why they're talking about it in Al-Anon is because we do that with people. We get a thought in our head about somebody and we can't let it go. We can't let it go. We obsessively think about, oh God, they should have been home by now. I wonder if they've been in a car accident. Oh my God, maybe I better call the hospitals. I better call the police department. They would have been home. They should have called me. Maybe their battery's dead. Did they charge their phone? Where's their charger? I don't see their charger. The charger's usually next to their bed. Oh my God, I knew I shouldn't let them take the car. That kind of it's like a train. So what it's saying here in this reading is that if I don't start the train going, it can't take off on me. And, I know that for me, what I used to do was I have situations in my life that are very worrisome. And, my life is not perfect. When I do these things with you, these Instagrams and this Facebook, I'm here to help you because I have experience. The experience didn't come to me easy. It didn't. It came from a lot of pain and a lot of learning, a lot of experience, good and bad. And that's what I share with you. And I do have situations right now in my life that I don't talk about on social media, because I talk about them in general way, but I don't explain exactly what it is because of the other people's own privacy. You know what I mean? It's not for me to talk about. Even in my family, I don't want to talk about things that are going to hurt someone else. So, these things, when they happen, sometimes I'll start worrying, just like this reading's talk about. My mind will want to grasp onto it. And what I'll do is I'll give myself like 5 minutes. Sometimes I give myself 2 minutes. And I'll look at the clock and I think, I'm going to think about this for 2 minutes, and then that's it. I'm not thinking about it anymore. I'm moving on with my day. Same with crying. Sometimes I'll get really sad and I'll think, oh, this is just a rabbit hole for someone like me. You start crying and the self-pity starts, and all of a sudden I've gone down a rabbit hole I can't get out of, So I'll say, okay, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes to be sad. Sometimes it's longer. If I hear someone's died, I'm going to sit down and think about this, and I'll give it like 30 minutes, and then I gotta snap out of it. I gotta move into the solution, because it is like a rabbit hole, this obsessive thinking. And then I end up getting into other people's business. It's none of my business. It's worry, which has there's no room. If you have fear, there's no faith, right? There's no way I can be useful or helpful in any situation in my life if I am obsessively thinking about something that I can't control anyway. So I need a lot of help from God with this, and it's a good reading. I love you all. Have a fantastic day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.